Taurus Collective, my original video got cut off, but I am going to recap it real quick. So Spirit wants you to let go of heavy load of burdens that you're holding on to. Spirit wants you to narrow down and find what is important to focus on and let go of responsibilities that you don't need to be carrying anymore. Maybe delegate tasks to other people if you can afford it. Spirit is asking you to let go of past mistakes and start anew with the Judgment. Narrow down. Try to figure out what's the most important to focus on right now. I'm going to pull some clarifications for these. Can we clarify what burdens is the Taurus Collective being asked to release? What burden is the Taurus, or burdens? Playing hard to get. Pretends to be less interested, tries to have upper hand, in control, mind games, coy acting. It is... Let's see. Maybe... in business or whatever, you're finding that you have to play a lot of mind games to get ahead in business or in personal relationships. Spirit is saying this is burdening you, and you're not presenting yourself as your authentic self because you're having to play all these games or maintain upper hand in something, and that, along with every other responsibility you have, is just burdening the fuck out of you. So Spirit is asking you to, make a decision and what matters, what burden is worth carrying. Like, raising your kids, that's a burden worth carrying, but like, competing with somebody, and you're not really going to benefit from that, that's not worth carrying. Can I get a clarification for, hold on. Can I get a clarification for the Seven of Cups? What indecision is the Taurus Collective stuck in, please? Should I keep that? Okay. Why the Seven of Cups for the Taurus Collective? Slow motion fights. Again, this one keeps popping out, so it's a reoccurring theme amongst the collective. Seven of Cups, maybe you're asked not to focus on fights within the office, within the home. Let go of these fights because they're also adding to your burden. Why Judgment for the Taurus Collective, please? Too many. Why Judgment for Taurus Collective, please? Clarify Judgment for Taurus Collective. One-sided story, perspective from only one viewpoint, bias, unfair, neglects, counter arguments. Spirit is asking you to reevaluate something where you're not listening to other people. You're not listening to other sides. The Judgment card is being called upon for this situation. Whether this is in career, where you're asked to transform transform something. So if you're only listening to perspectives from one viewpoint, Spirit is asking you to transform and reevaluate how you're only listening to things from one perspective. I guess, let me see, let me pull one from here. Can I get a card for this Taurus collective reading, please? For the Ten of Wands, the Seven of Cups, and Judgment. Seeking help, crying out for support. Help arrives from unexpected quarters. Invisible forces of help guide you through troubled waters. It's okay to seek help. You know, you have a lot of burdens. You really do. You have a lot of burdens, and seek help. Like I said, delegate tasks to other people. Be more open-minded to other people's opinions. Stop quarreling with people and stop playing mind games. You need a fresh start. You need rejuvenation. Rejuvenation, I think, was on this Judgment card too. Renewal, rejuvenation, seek help. You need help, Taurus. You carry a lot of burdens all the time. You probably have since you were born. You probably were burdened as you were born. Tauruses seem to always just thrive in burden, and that's probably why they're just always so fucking grumpy. So fucking grumpy. Anyway, Taurus, I wish you the best, and I hope that you can use this advice to integrate some healing into your life.